Hi.
How you doing?
So who are ya and what do you do?
I'm Wayne Lozniak from Hatebreed and I play guitar.
Cool. So I read that you are a self-taught guitar.
Actually, I did take a little bit of lessons,
Okay.
but I think I kind of taught myself how to play metal. And I was playing, like, I wouldn't say country, but kind of like more acoustic kind of stuff. And then I just kind of went off on my own and taught myself how to play metal, pretty much, so.
Cool. And I know you've been asked this only a gazillion times, but how long have you played guitar?
I would say, I started playing not knowing how to play when I was a little kid, but I think knowing how to play like 12, 13, that's when I actually started being in tune and playing stuff that sounded normal.
And what kind of stuff did you like to play when you were a lad?
Like Ozzy, Metallica, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, your typical heavy metal songs.
Right. And what drew you to playing guitar as opposed to like cello or drums or oboe?
My father actually kind of played guitar. He wasn't really that good, so there was always a guitar around the house. So I guess I would just bang on his guitar.
Yeah.
And just watching MTV, all the heavy metal bands back in the day. So I think that's what really got me into it.
Right. So you've been in Hatebreed a long time.
Well,
in and out.
Right.
In and out.
I was gonna say.
Why?
Well,
Why Hatebreed?
Well, because that was the local band when it started. Those are my friends, a couple of them, and we're talking 1994.
1991, remember?
Yeah. But it was still a local band back then. I just played in hardcore bands on the weekends for fun. It wasn't like a career or a job or anything like that. So I played, and then they actually wanted to tour, but I was in college at the time. So I was like, I'm not going to quit college just to play songs for fun on the road. So then I left, and then years later they started getting bigger, and I'm seeing them in magazines, and I'm like, wait a minute, Hatebreed, and I was like, oh man. So I actually came back as the tech first in 2006. And then I was like, I'll change your strings, plug in your amps, tour the world. And then so I did that. And then Sean, the other guitar player, quit. And they said, you want to come back and play? I was like, yeah. So then I just been back in since 2009.
Groovy.
Going strong.
Okay, so you were at university. I read that you are an accountant by trade?
No, that was wrong. I saw that. Yeah, you got an earlier misprint. I saw that.
I got happy because I'm like, numbers.
No.
You're like, no.
Because I read that. They sent it out before we proofread it. So
no.
It also said something like, I like wine and cheese.
Oh,
I don't know if that was in there.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not
there
me.
goes the other half of
That's
this
not
interview.
me.
Time to go.
Yeah, there was a couple we had to change, so hopefully the updated version's out there now.
Somewhere.
So that got sent out.
Okay, so what were you in uni for?
Music and sound recording.
Oh, okay.
But I never actually pursued it. Even though I'm in a band now, it didn't really have anything to do with that. But I just kind of, because I owned a coffee truck for a while. I think that might have been in there. Like the ones that go on the job sites and they serve and food.
Okay.
So I did that, and I owned it, so it was pretty cool. It's kind of like your own business, or it was. But then when I had the opportunity to go tour, I was like, might as well try this out instead.
Okay, like a gazillion questions. I'm going to go straight for the coffee, because that's me. Do you Wawa?
Not coffee. I'm more of a Starbucks kind of guy.
Oh, God.
Is that bad?
Oh, God. Starbucks over Wawa? Why? Explain that to me.
I don't know if I've ever had. I mean, I've been in Wawa.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had Wawa coffee. I don't think it really appealed to me.
As a person who owned a coffee truck, why not?
I don't know. Do they still even have those around? Because there's none by us.
Yes.
It's Krausers now.
Okay.
You know that?
You've got Krausers,
Yeah.
we've got the Wawa.
Yeah, so I've never had Krausers coffee either, so.
Huh. Okay.
Starbucks, that's it. Plus, they're around the world, and it's like the same taste, so it's kind of consistent no matter where you go.
Okay.
Like in Europe, everywhere, so it's kind of got used to it.
Okay,
it's
so
good.
what?
And it's strong. That's
and
why
it's
it's stronger. That's why I like it.
So what kind of coffee did you serve?
Yeah, I don't even remember. We bought it. The company I worked for bought big boxes. It was a red and silver bag. I can't remember the brand name. I would have to go investigate.
Are you still a coffee connoisseur, or food truck connoisseur?
No, not really. But I do enjoy drinking coffee.
Ah, okay. And how do you
Pretty basic, just milk.
Just milk?
That's it.
All right. Since you're not the wine and cheese guy.
No, that's not me. I'm wondering how many more people got that sheet.
And got really happy.
Yeah.
New questions to ask.
I was like, accountant? Where did that come from?
Okay, so the tech is strong within you.
Yes.
Which do you like better, actually playing live or doing the tech stuff?
Definitely playing live.
Really?
But as they'll tell you, I'm still on the stage bugging the techs all day while they're setting up anyway. But so I still enjoy both, but definitely playing.
Why?
It's just more fun.
Really?
It's what I personally enjoy.
Uh-huh.
I don't like pushing the cases and carrying stuff, but the easy stuff, plugging stuff in and checking the pedals and the gear and the strings. It's my thing. It's what I'm into.
That's what you're into. Cool. So what is your favorite piece of tech?
Just the guitar itself. My Les Paul Custom, I will say. It's great. It's the best sounding guitar, in my opinion.
Yes,
of course.
Of course.
Great. I love it.
So tell me about your Les Paul Custom.
Well, I have 3 of them, but my main one is in 1986, and it's actually a pretty funny story because they were like $3,000 in the store, but I found a used one and it was like I think $1,350, and I actually had change saved up in a big jar, and it was like I think I had $800 in change. How I managed to save that, I don't know, but I cashed it all in and put the guitar on layaway on hold to buy it, and then I was able to buy it. So that was my first one. I was really happy about buying it, and it just still sounds great. I still play it now, and I bought it over 10 years ago. I don't even remember, but definitely. So it's still going strong.
Cool. So what is your idea of perfect happiness?
Perfect happiness.
Yeah.
Not arguing with people all the time. Music. Doing something you love for a living, which I do. And that's it. Just be good to people. Be kind and good.
And what would you say is your greatest achievement?
I guess I don't have any kids or anything like that, so that would probably be what it would be. But I guess...
High five!
I guess making it in the music business. In a band. In a touring, known band. Definitely.
Groovy. Yay! Okay. And this was the last one, but it had to do with the wine and cheese, so bear with me. Okay. All right.
Our drummer likes wine. How's that? There's my answer to whatever question.
The drummer likes wine.
The drummer loves wine.
That wine.
You want to make him happy? Bring a bottle of wine.
Oh, all right. I'll keep that in mind because I love wine too. Okay, your ideal dinner party. Who would you invite and what would you serve?
Dinner party?
Yeah. Because going off the premise that you liked wine and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say pizza and beer.
Okay.
And it would be all my friends on this tour.
Groovy. Are you one of those beer snobs, or are you like any beer?
I'm a Coors Light kind of guy.
All right.
Kind of basic.
Okay. Yatta.
Quantity over quality, as Frank, our other guitar player, would say.
Sweet. All right, groovy. Thank you.
All right,
Wayne.
you're welcome.
Thank you.